Hi guys, so like I said, during, holiday Christmas time, I like to make videos on how to make like boxes and cute things and, use your dies with felt, all that kind of fun stuff, packaging. Why not? So today I'm going to make what you saw in the video there, a little rosette, but it's going to be made out of felt. And so if there's anything I can link for you guys, I'll do that. Those would be affiliate links, which means I'll make a small commission for your purchase items to those links. But basically, I'm just going to use felt. I'm going to use some dies. I'm probably going to use these little guys I bought at Hobby Lobby. They have their own little hole in their head because they're an ornament already. I might even stick them on there with the ornament because it's cute. It's just like a little mini ornament. I don't know. Basically, I think these are meant for like those little Christmas trees, but I have these and they're adorable and I want to use them. So I do want to talk about felt a little bit though, because you see this felt is stiff felt. I don't want to use stiff felt today. I might use it for the center of my rosette, but I want a floppy felt, right? And I just have a ton of felt. There's all floppy felt. So this is the one that I have that's the most Christmas looking. So I'm going to take that one. Whatever you have. And I was just going to cut this and then go ahead and make it into a rosette, but I think what I'm going to do is make it have a fun edge. So if you have a die that does rosettes, you can definitely run it through felt, whatever you like. I do have a rotary cutter, which would make this easier, but I'm just going to cut it by eye and leave it at that. So this happens to be a 9 by 12 piece. 9 inches would be okay, but I'm going to cut on the 12-inch side. And I think I'm going to cut it, I'm looking at my grids here. Hopefully that'll help me out. Maybe 1.5 inches, so it's going to be a larger kind of ornament. Maybe a decoration for a package, whatever it is. I know it's out of frame, but I'm going to start cutting it at the 1.5 inches. And I should bring out my rotary cutter, to be honest, but I'm not going to. So let's just, I'm trying to eyeball this like they do at, have you ever had fabric cut? I love when they have that thing and it has like a little valley in it, so they just run the scissor through that. They just hold the fabric and then they just do that and it's all cool. Okay, so I'm eyeballing this. That's relatively straight, not too bad. Okay, so it's 12 inches long, which is generally what I try to do for rosettes anyway. I usually glue 2 6-inch pieces of paper together or whatever. Now this side obviously is rough cut and I just use that. This scissor is not doing a good job for this. So I'm going to switch out to, I wish, my son keeps borrowing my scissors. He has a lot of projects at school and now I don't have like any scissors. I'm going to use this one. And I'm just going to come in here and stick to the edge. I don't want to do too much, but I'm going to just make like a little fun edge. And I'm just going to go up and down. Again, you might have a die that could do this for you. I don't think those scrapbook scissors would do anything for you because they probably wouldn't even cut felt. But you see what I'm doing? I'm just going up and down, okay? And I'll go to the other end. And how did I start? Okay, so I'm going to just make another little loop kind of down like this. Okay. So I am going to glue this together just like you would anyway, maybe here. All right, you can sew it. You don't have to. You can just pull it and then pull it tight and then just have these ends. So, if you want to do that, go for it. I think I'm going to glue it together. And I'm going to use this guy, although I am going to fire up my glue gun at some point. But I'm just going to glue these guys together. This stuff takes a little minute to set up, so, I have to do my videos in a timely manner. We'll see if it works for me. So anyway, I just have them meeting up right there. In the meantime, I'm going to grab a needle. I actually had one sitting here now. Of course, I didn't need it. I'm not sure where it went. And a little thread. We're going to cover this up anyway, so no worries. I am also going to grab some gold felt. This one. I have felt all over and I usually put it in a tub, so I have a tub of felt I'm looking at right now, but these need to go back in there. I do have this gold lame kind of felt in here and I think that'll be fun, so I think I'm going to take a piece of that and actually I'm just going to cut it so I don't have to remove the whole package. I'm going to use a die on this because I do have a little cutter, like a handheld kind of cutter thing that will make a scallop circle for me, but I'm afraid if I use that it won't work because those things are very delicate, right? And then I need something for the back. You can use paper, you can cut another piece of felt. I think I have this sturdy white felt. I'll just cut from this. So since I cut these already, I'm going to find dies that will work with that. Some scallop circle dies. I think that's a cute shape. So I'll be right back. And I'm also going to fire up my glue gun, I guess. Maybe not yet, but I'll be right back. This is the die I'll be using. It's a scallop circle. Run it through this guy and run it through this guy. I've had really good luck with my Platinum 6, just running it through. It has enough pressure to cut through. If you're using like a marquee, you might want to cut into a metal shim that you can get with like their shaker sets. So hopefully it's something you have with your marquee. But if you have any machine that has a metal shim, I would cut into the metal shim. Hope that makes sense. Okay. I'll be right back. Yeah, I just want to show you. I mean, look how crisp that was. Again, this is stiff felt, so I am cutting stiff felt for this. You can use a soft felt. It's not a big deal. But that felt is what I consider stiff felt. This is a soft felt, but it has that gold lame on it. So, all right. I'll be back. You know, I can't leave well enough alone. I mean, look at that. Perfect. Okay, guys, funny enough, I was telling you, I know I have a needle here next to me, and I have this die here next to me. Look at where the needle is. This is how it works around here, guys. Okay, so you want to get some thread. I'm going to go ahead and thread this up, and I'll double it over just like if you were sewing, you know, with the regular needle and thread. You do your double up. And let me get that threaded. I'll be right back. Okay. So what we're going to do with this guy is basically just start wherever you want. We're just going to go up and down, however tight you think. I'm doing probably every 1/4 inch, which is kind of what you do anyway if you're scoring every 1/4 inch. So I'm just going to do a running stitch, and then we're going to pull it tight at the end. So, you know, get as much as you can on there. Pull that through. And again, about every 1/4 inch. This is going to be kind of a big boy, right? Because if you can imagine, if it's about 1.5 inches width, it makes like a 3-inch rosette. But try to do this about the same. I mean, it's not perfect as you can see, but that's not bad. They're about the same. So I'm going to go around to the end, to the beginning, and I'll be back around. Now my hot glue gun isn't quite ready yet, so what we're going to do is, and I'm going to come back up pretty much where I started, because that doesn't really connect yet, so right where I started. Not too bad. We're basically going to pull this tight. So as you pull, it's going to come together. And I want to control that. I want it to come together in a nice way. I also want to be able to hang this, so I'm going to grab some twine. I love twine. I love the look of that. Whatever you want to put, ribbon, you know. And just to make it fun, let's do black and white twine. Why not? I'm going to get myself a good amount because this is a very big rosette. And essentially this is going to sandwich in between. So with the felt, it's hard to tell. There is a rough cut side and a nice cut side. This is the rough cut side. This is where the die was. So I'm going to put that facing out, even though it looks essentially the same. Especially after a while, it just kind of softens. And like I said, I just turned this thing on, so it's not super, super ready, but I'm willing to pop this on there. Do I want that big? Maybe bring this down a little bit more. Okay. Flatten that out. Okay, so that'll be ready. This is almost there. We're not quite there. So I'm going to go ahead and pull this. And hopefully you're not using ancient thread like I am, so I'm being very careful with it. It can definitely want to fall apart. Now, I only went around once. If you want to kind of mimic what you did and keep going around to give it a second layer of having gone around, you can do that. But what we're going to do is take care of that in a moment. Okay. See, that's where my junction was. That looks pretty good. I'm happy with that. So what I'm going to do is bring this guy, keeping it more or less how you want it to be. This is also going to help me kind of tie this off and keep everything where we need it. Ah. Okay, you can still give it a pull. So you want to control this because it is felt and it's thicker than just paper, you know, and the paper kind of goes up and down where you want it to. The felt is going to have a little bit of a mind of its own. I think that looks pretty good to me. We're going to cover this up anyway. So I'm going to go back through here. I'm going to make like a little knot. I'm still holding it down. That's good. We're going to glue all this down anyway. So that should hold it. Okay, and then you can kind of mess with it and make it how you want. That looks really cute, you guys. I love it. I will say, I kind of like this side better. But it's essentially the same on either side. So whatever side you want to face up, go for it. I just see this junction really clearly here, where over here it's kind of tucked back. So maybe this will be the top side. Okay. So this is my base piece. And I'm going to put tons of glue on this. And I turned it over so I can see what I'm doing. Because that way I can see exactly what I'm doing, and we don't need this to control that. You know how when we usually make paper ones, we stick it on here and we're like kind of scared, and then maybe it ends up crooked, or it doesn't matter. It's still holding, but it's just not right where you want it. But this one I can actually look and see where I want to put this. I have a little hanger. It looks very cute. And I'm going to try to see if I have a die or something that can do lettering. I don't know. You know, I'm sure I have letters like joy or something cute that we can stick on here. A flower, you know, whatever it is. Look how cute that is, guys. And then this guy will go right on top, and then we'll build up on that. And that is like our rosette. So let's get this on here. And I mean, how as quickly as that came together, you can put it on packaging, you can put it on a card, and it's just like a little ornament that the person can have after your card is, you know, long gone, possibly. So again, this is a circle, so I don't really care, but we're popping this on here. Obviously, I'll pay attention to this hanger when we go to decorate this little guy. But look how cute that is. Oh my gosh, let me get one of these guys so we can already start imagining. I was thinking about one of the little girls, and I mean, oh my gosh, they're all so cute. My sister, a long time ago, had little nativity ones that were like this, and they were just super cute, all the little nativity, you know, characters, if you will. And she put them on, you know, her tag, and then had this hanging, or bow, you know, the bow, and it looks so cute, and it was really sweet, something you kind of held on to. Like I said, honestly, I could take this off. I don't know if people are really going to notice that little hole that much on her little head. Maybe what I'll do is shorten this, because we don't need it to be this big, just so it still looks like an ornament. It's still super cute, but I don't need as much length on that one as it has. So let's shorten it. Let me see. Oh, shorter than that even. No. Down here. Okay. Just to shorten it, although it's still an ornament, right? That's cute. Okay. And then maybe some kind of something here that we die cut. I don't know, my glue gun is on, so I gotta do this kind of quickly. I probably should have had all the elements ready. I will be right back. Let me choose some things to pop on here. Oh my gosh, I'm looking for things. Look, I found these that I got Joanne recently. How cute would that be? To add a couple little gingers on here. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'll be right back. Oh my gosh, you guys, I just said the word joy, right? And look at this. This is like one of the very first marquee. I think it's from when the marquee came out. It was like an auto ship. I mean, I have a lot of cute things on here. Oh, the little Christmas light. Well, anyway, I was looking for the word like joy, and we have one. You can definitely mix paper and other things. Since I have this word, I don't know if I want to cut out of like white paper, black, green. Green? Okay, let's run through some green felt that is like again, stiff felt, okay? I'm just gonna run that through, and we'll have that there, and it kind of coordinates with the green. And then I even grabbed these guys, and I thought, you know what, it might be cute to add a couple of these little guys here and there. So I was gonna go with the gold ones, but maybe, yeah, it has to be the gold ones, no? Well, they're kind of like a rose gold. Oh, I do have ones that are more gold. I don't know. We'll see. I'll be right back. Guys, I am super impressed with the Platinum 6 cutting through felt like this. Like, look at this. It is a delicate word, so I will probably switch out to the glue, not the hot glue, because hot glue is pretty bulky, you know. Let's see here. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Okay, so let's pay attention to this. Kind of hangs like that. Oh, I love it. It's really sweet. Let me get a little bit closer for you guys. And I will put this back. I have all the kits together. It was stamps and dies and a metal carrier and a metal carrier. What am I talking about? A magnetic carrier. Okay, let's do this. I mean, how cute is this? Again, put it on a gift bag. Put it on your gift. Put it on a card. Obviously, if it's on a card, it's not going to be very flat, but it'll be okay. And I'm just putting glue where I can. And even if it's just a little bit of glue, I'm telling you, the Beacons 3-in-1 does such a good job. So I'm trying to get rid of some of that excess glue. And maybe the little word joy right here. Oh my goodness. And it just wants to stick, you guys. Now, part of the lettering is hanging off, and that's okay. We'll leave it like that. Let's get this little guy down. Okay, let's look at that. Oh my goodness. I want him a little bit sideways. Or her. Cute. Okay. Now let's see about these guys. I'm thinking the stars. There's dots, there's hearts, but I think stars would be really sweet. They're gonna really blend in. Ah! In some areas. And again, I'm gonna put some hot glue to hold it. Oh, okay, there goes that. To hold it a little bit longer. So I'm putting the smallest amount of hot glue back there. There's one there. And then a mid-size and a smaller one. Or maybe two mid-size. Well, yeah, mid-size and smaller. Now, if you're going to use hot glue on this, be careful. Otherwise, Beacon 3-in-1 will help you out too. Come on. Okay. With the smallest amount. Maybe there. Okay. Cute. And then I'm going to put a small one. And since this is very small, I'm afraid to burn my fingers. I am going to use the Beacon 3-in-1. We could have used that the whole time. Oh. I will say Beacon does have a caustic odor to it, so if you're very sensitive to odors, maybe this isn't something you want to use. Ah, come on. I don't want to put too much. There we go. Cute. Okay. Come on, don't stick to my finger. Stick to that. I'll clean that up in just a bit. Cute. Okay, and then probably the same thing down here. Maybe not the largest star, but maybe I think there are 4 sizes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, there's 4 sizes of star on here. So to make this one a little bit different from the top part, I'm going to go with the middle large sized one, if that makes sense. See how that one's the biggest one, that one's next biggest, and then smaller. I'm gonna clean up that glue in a moment, excuse me. I'll go with that, and then this guy, and I'll still use the little one because I am a glutton for punishment. Okay, maybe over here. Okay. And then the little guy. These are just die and press enamel shapes. They are stickers, like I said, but we want these to stay for the long haul, and since this is fabric and all that, I don't really know, so I'm going to put some extra glue. Oh my goodness. This Beacons does not want to stay on there. It'll be okay, it's just to get this on to begin with. It's like, no. You know what, I need to clean this up. Let me clean off the nozzle and then I'll just stick it in. You get a bright idea. So I'm like, what if I put the glue here and then pop this on it? Hello. Yep. Okay, let me clean this up and we'll take a look at our little project. Turn that guy off and everything else. And look how cute this is. Oh my goodness. It's, I mean, a cute ornament. Again, a cute little something you want to add to a gift. Look at that, and the back is nice and clean once I clean up the glue strands. Like I said, I usually do that afterward because if you pull on those while the glue is still hot, it's just going to keep pulling, and it's going to be really annoying. So I just cut those afterward. But there it is. Really cute, really sweet. I hope you guys like the tutorial and try and make some of your own. Super easy, super easy. Honestly, with little ones, they might even want to, you know, help you with the sewing. It's really easy, that running stitch, and they can help you out, and it's a lot of fun. So, all right, guys, thanks for watching. I'll have images coming up, links to anything that might be pertinent in the description box, and I will see you all at the next one. Bye now.